Hello, chaps, chapesses, and non-binary pals. Welcome to another community update for today, the 3rd of July 2020. Oh, it's my mum's birthday. Happy birthday, Mum. I really hope you don't watch this. Last weekend saw not one but two virtual tournaments kick off, because if you can open up your regional weekend-long tournament to the world, why not do it exactly at the same time as somebody else? Every other weekend must have been utterly packed with doing your garden? Yeah, anyway. If you want to relive the joy of people sitting at their computers, then you can watch Europeans utterly dominating Vanguard GT through the all-Hispanic final game on Dash 28's YouTube channel, and Europeans getting spanked so hard they can't sit down for weeks on the Outlanders KOW Twitch channel from Bug Eater. The available videos on that last one are a bit of a dog's breakfast, but there's a 13-hour video of rounds 4 and 5 that actually seems to have the audio and video synced, so if you're really starved for Kings of War content, off you pop. Last week, I was totally remiss because I forgot to put in the hobby sourced, as in drunk sourced, right? Black Lives Matter racial equality fundraiser that Matt Young and Keith Conroy ran, whereby you could donate money towards a free youth program for underprivileged kids, and they got massively drunk. Aside from fully 100% supporting the principle of giving money to causes that support underprivileged children, and go fuck yourself if you don't agree with that, my favourite thing about the stream was the resulting Fanatics thread, which had a hysterically amusing rate of butthurt people getting themselves banned for being massive racists. Good job, guys. Ilya Yakovlev, which incidentally is my favourite name ever, has updated his Kings of War version 2 army reference cards to be, guess what, version 3 army reference cards. These are great if you prefer cards to list for your army, and they're utterly completely free. Currently available are Basileans, Forces of the Abyss, Forces of Nature, and Ratkin, which is after all the most important army. And you can donate to 9D10 Games via the website I've linked below this video if you want him to complete the set. And I would be thoroughly remiss if I didn't mention Elliot's final roundup of the Call to Arms tournament. He's ploughed through every statistic you could ever want to know about. However, I think we all agree the most important statistic is the second-ranked Brother Mark General. Who is that guy? Oh, it's me. Big thanks to Elliot for doing the stats. Bring on the next one. Now, I know I've talked about it before, but really, the Kings of War forum is just a better place to post the pictures of your army. I know it's terribly fashionable and visceral to get likes on Facebook for posting your little models, but you do realise they just disappear from the page immediately afterwards. Plus, Facebook's amazing compression means that no one sees the true glory of your amazing miniatures. Now, I mentioned before Swordmaster's Monster March Awesome April May the Brush Be With You type painting topic over in the Kings of War forum. Well, it's now Join Us in June. The topic continues to be the gift that keeps on giving, with some fantastic work on show. And I'm aware as I'm saying this that I'm a massive hypocrite because I haven't joined in. Well, I'm going to rectify that after this and post some pictures of my stuff up there. You just see if I don't. Hey, check that out. Someone's put some different heads on the Stormcast. They look kind of cool. Are they Basilean heads? I don't know what they are. Ooh, I like that shield wall. See, this is what I'm talking about. Look, you can click on it. Giant high-resolution picture. Anyway, back on the hideous book of face, James Wapple's Ice Elemental has been posted practically everywhere, so if you haven't seen it, then you probably aren't interested in Facebook, and good for you. But this is really an incredible job with a mixture of oil and acrylic paints or something like that, I don't know. It just makes you kind of look at it and go, yeah, damn. Although I too struggle with doing snow effects that don't look like you're having a bubble bath. Over in the Hegemony of Basilea group, Alice Clayton Bunker posted his accidentally pride bird, Phoenix. Doesn't look that accidental given he's got a flag in the base. I kind of feel that Basilea is the very last base that would have pride as one of its core kind of virtues. More kind of thoroughly whip you if you step outside the boundaries of what they think is right. But that doesn't take away from the fact that this is bloody brilliant! You're brilliant! I love you! Alex Davis has posted this 3D printed samurai riding foo dog? Is it foo dog? Is that what they're called? Foo dog? Let me quickly Google it. Oh, they're guardian lions, or sure, which means stone lion, just so you know. Anyway, this is pretty cool, and it's going to be the first model of a samurai-themed League of Rordia army. I can't wait to see the rest of it. Well, the come to think of it, is that Chinese lion with a Japanese warrior riding on the back of it. Does Japanese culture have that as well? I'm just going to Google it. They do! They're called Komainu, which means mythical lion dog. Well, as they say, aren't we always learning? Michael Pearce is looking for the title of King of OSL with this thing he's posted. What is it? A thing. It's probably Abyssal, right? Something Abyssal. Something Abyssal that chucks flames. What are they called? I can't even remember what they're called. Efreets! Maybe it's an Efreet. A very big Efreet. Whatever it is. Wicked job. Aaron Clement posted the first regiment from his army of women, ready for battle. These are from Esquisse Miniatures? Esquisse Miniature? Anyway, you can go to the URL, which is handily displayed on the screen if you want to know more about them. It's another good example of what a little bit of contrast paint with highlighting can do in knocking out regiment upon regiment of warriors. Given that we play games based in a fantasy world where our gender norms theoretically don't exist, I think we don't see enough women fighters on the battlefield. Certainly not ones that are this sensibly dressed. More of this, please! Handsome Tom Annis has added his White Hordes to the Undead group on Facebook. It's a nice simple colour scheme and I think it looks fabulous. Expect him to smash your face in soon with them. And to make it worse, he'll probably be really nice about it. Now I'm going to own up that I don't normally like Mantic's Brock Rider models. However, James Brewerton's version of them tickles my fancy. There's something about the lovely contrast of the badges, the red hair and that fantastically painted gold armour. He's done a stand-up job and you might have changed my mind. Don't let anybody know that I go around changing my mind every now and then. That's going to ruin my reputation. Speaking of Mantic, as I so often do, two of their staff members have completely knocked it out of the park this week. The first is Kyle the Beard Przelensky, who's repurposed these Palace Guard as Impalers, which are, as everyone knows, the best Twilight Kin unit. Look at the blend on that cloak, and the scenery, the terrain. I think it's just a really fantastic job. Bloody good job, Kyle. Not to be outdone is Martin the Beard Thurwell, who's repurposed these Ogre Palace Guard as Fallen for his Varangur. It just goes to show how a different paint job and moody lighting can give a completely different feel to your models. As soon as I'm allowed to come within any distance of Martin, I'm pinning him down and making him tell me how he does that gorgeous black. Because I've just done some and it looks just black, as opposed to this, which is kind of brooding and menacing and so nice. Actually, I'm not sure anyone's commented on how fantastic the rock strata he's put in there. That's detail. Man, yeah, good job. Well, that's it for this week, you lovely, lovely, sexy people. And when I say sexy, some of you, a couple of you, one of you, and when I say you, I mean me. See you next week.